death of Mohbad in the course of our investigation. We also found that there was no link between the nurse who administered the injection and Naira Marley and Sam Larry. The same thing with Sam Larry because both of them were not in Nigeria when the incident happened. In the course of investigation, we discovered that there were evidences against Sam Larry because the incident that happened at Elegushi, some of the staff witnessed the incident when he was being bullied. But there was no empirical evidence to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Naira Marley assaulted him, except one of those in his house who corroborated that Naira Marley assaulted Mohbad and two others who were at the scene of the incident. The nurse in question on interrogation confessed that she administered the injection and immediately the guy vomited before he later went to the hospital. The invitation letters were sent to the witnesses who were directly involved in the case, and we have written an interim preliminary report and submitted. We have a copy, that is the copy that is with him. Thank you. So that is why where they stopped. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am still pondering on the meaning of this sentence said by ASP Mohammed. Based on that, the father was invited to the station.
Yeah, based on the allegations.
Over allegations that he was reliably informed that his son was beaten up by some suspects led by Ibrahim, aka Prime Boy, and in the process he sustained injury, and thereafter a nurse was invited and she administered injection.
Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mr. Dawa, I did not get something. You said he was directly informed. So before the live,
he was reliably informed.
Oh.
So he knew that there was a fight. He knew that there was a fight. He knew he was beaten, and he knew that Prime Boy was involved. He is very, very aware of that, and he's coming out to tell his gullible followers that nothing happened. He's lied about everything.
He didn't know what happened. Yeah, they didn't inform me. He said they didn't inform. And also, this is what I want. Okay, now.
Reliably informed. Hey, God.
Wait. When all his gullible followers, when they started crying, Nigerian police is not working. Nigerian police are not doing anything. So all these things that they mentioned there, that they did in court, and also Muyiwa, that is representing Joseph Aloaba.
Muyiwa will tell us what happened in the house. Tell us what happened in the house.
He's instigating people against Nigerian police that they are not doing anything. And Mohbad's father, you are aware of what Muyiwa is telling all those people. Josie Aloaba. Now, if they now arrest Josie Aloaba or charge him for something with all these things, people will say, can't you people hear what Joseph Aloaba knew? He knew all these things. He was just lying.
Bye-bye. Oh God. May God forgive him.
Please, people, don't let us forget to Tapo so that they will not come and flag it because only Mama Tawon seen you.
I think Baba is among those people. Is aware about the beating that they are going
everything.
That they are going to beat Mohbad.
Okay, but
he knows all these people.
Pretty lady. Shemope, we said something, and I remember me too. I said it. How come Mohbad is shown Road
and his father was not there?
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ná Mohbad ní Kòròdú. Bàbá ò dẹ̀ tún gbọ́ pé wọ́n ná ní Kòròdú.
Because technology, if you can remember, Dawa, Perkins said when he was coming out, that was when this guy hijacked him from his neck. They all knew what happened. I bet you forgotten. When he said he was the one that came and hooked him on the neck.
Good morning, no.
So you see, the point here is, we're getting closer and closer to the whole thing. The truth will come out. They keep forgetting that. These statements they made, these people, they've forgotten that the policemen did their investigation. They, every day I tell you people that when the police when they are ready, all of them will hide. When the police is ready to work, They
Did
just,
you hear? They went to all the hospital. Okay, Oloshi Kudi, Olori Buruku Kudi, Alaibaje Kudi, even said 2 or 3 days ago that can you imagine Wunmi put Mohbad on the Wunmi put the dead body on the bike and took the dead body to the hospital
because they don't know anything.
But did you hear that it was the photographer and who again put Mohbad on the bike? Oloshi Kudi.
I said
Kudi Ekpetija.
they don't know anything. See, the point here is, this is what I've been saying. When we talk about this case, we need to read what we have in the reports that were given. We need to read we need to know what they wrote in their statements. We were not there when they were interrogated. So for all this nonsense that they are coming out to say, we have ascertained about 3 other times, different times at which Baba has not told the truth. Now listen to this now. He was reliably informed. This is in the CTC.
So good morning, Mommy. Good morning. Please, can I just say something?
Okay. 1 second, Mr. Dawaejo. What date was that CTC? Was
13th October.
That was people got 13th of October 2023. 2023. Not ìgbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀yin wèrè social media yìí rant. Nítorí gbà lẹ máa jáde lẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ nonsense. Sorry, Lilibet, go on, please.
Yes, good morning, everybody. What actually struck me is not even this Josie was duly informed. We all know he was informed. But what struck me is when the police said, according to Prime Boy, that's according to Ibrahim. Maybe Mr. Dara should read that part again. He said he and Mohbad were having an argument. I can't remember Mr. Dara saying Prime Boy said.
Let me help you with that, please. I think I can see where you're talking about. According to Ibrahim, as they were trying to leave the premises, the venue was blocked by other vehicles, and he tried to come down from the vehicle. But Ibrahim advised him not to come down, but he insisted, and in the process, arguments ensued between him and Ibrahim, and this was witnessed by the driver of the Jeep.
Thank you. So why is Prime Boy coming to tell the world that Mohbad and Wunmi had an argument?
And spending too. Spending said they were arguing.
Hold on. We are still going there because
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Listen, Lilibet, let me complete that place.
That's the part I want you to complete.
Yeah, okay. And this was witnessed by the driver of the Jeep. He said Mohbad punched Ibrahim more than 3 times, and he did not retaliate. And the guy dodged, and he punched the side glass of the Jeep, and he sustained injury. And he asked Ibrahim to leave, and Ibrahim left. So you can see that the IPO was saying even what the driver of the Jeep witnessed.
To be honest, I don't think is what. No, hold on, Mr. Dawa. I don't think that last part is. Well, it could be, because I was thinking he was saying what Ibrahim still told him, that the Mohbad got into an argument. Mohbad came down, punched him Ibrahim, and told him to leave. I think this is now Ibrahim's words, not the driver's words. I may be wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he did not stop, he did not change it. Because what he said from beginning is still according to Ibrahim, not according to the driver.
But
exactly, you're right.
Name was mentioned was because the same thing was collaborated by the driver. And that is why he said the driver of the Jeep witnessed it.
So why are they cursing this girl? Why are they cursing this innocent girl? These are Ibrahim's words. They are not anybody's words, according to Ibrahim. If it was not afterthought, as in the story of it was Wunmi and Mohbad that were fighting, and he went to interfere and blah 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 blah. This is what happened from the beginning. And in the first videos he made, he talked about this same incident. He never mentioned Wumi in
Even
the
on
first videos.
Yekudi's program, he said they fought. And listen, in the beginning, Mr. Dawa, you said according to Ibrahim, he said that his father was reliably informed that there was a fight.
No. That's not according to Ibrahim.
What was it?
No, the part of
No,
the
that was
father
not
was
according
it
to
wasn't
Ibrahim.
according to Ibrahim.
No, please. Who informed the policeman that the father knew about the fight?
Yeah, I believe it's the whole like the everybody's interrogation. Like that's
No.
what
Read it
they
again, Mr.
deduced.
Dawa. Read it again. Maybe I'm confused.
Yeah, that part is
What do you
not
want me
according
to
to.
from beginning, Abi?
Yes, read it again.
Okay.
That beginning where
Okay.
Baba was informed.
Okay. We were all okay. I understand. We were all living witness and the media in the death of Aloaba, aka Mohbad. Based on that, the father was invited to the station over allegations that he was reliably informed that his son was beaten up by some suspects led by Ibrahim, aka Prime Boy, and in the process, he sustained injury, and thereafter, a nurse was invited and she administered injection. That is it.
So that's not according to Ibrahim. The part me I'm
Based on-
interested.
that
I'm
was
not
according to
interested in that
Ibrahim.
part.
That
Exactly.
wasn't
He's only
according
trying
to
to let you
Ibrahim
know that the police invited Baba Mohbad
because of
that,
allegations
oh,
made.
so you were informed that this guy was beaten up. Come and say your own.
Mr. Dawa, can we not have, because yesterday I was still saying this. The lady on Eris's platform, Thunderfire, she has all this on her page, like the CTC. It's posted, and it was helpful for me because I went there to be picking points. Can't we post all these things?
The main reason we can't really post them is that the signature of the judge is there, and you posting the signature of somebody on social media looks somehow.
You
Can't
can
blur that
out.
part.
You can blur
Can't
the
we blur it
signature
out?
out.
Because
You
it's
can block that
helpful.
part out now. You can
You
blur
can
that
blur
part
his
out.
signature out.
It's very, very helpful. As a matter of fact, I didn't recollect that when you read it the first time, Baba CTC, it didn't click to me that Josie didn't see the blood in the room. It was when I went to that Thunderfire's page and I saw that part. He even corrected the lawyer that was asking that no, the blood was not in the room, it was in the lobby. Meanwhile, he told all the people that have interviewed him 43 times that when he went to Mohbad's room on Mohbad's
Put the
bed.
video on the bed.
Do you understand? So we need to, as in, this information has to be out in the public. Let everybody see who is lying.
Now, let me
It's
state
just
something again. Can I ask a
a
question?
suggestion. Yeah.
At the police conference, they said they had a nasty, or what is it called, violent fight. I don't know how he described it. They had that fight. What Ibrahim Owoduni told them was that Mohbad was hitting him, he didn't respond. Where did that fight come from? If you say you didn't respond, then it means it's one way. But the police conference said, they said it at the police conference that they had a violent fight.
Why they would have said that, my own thinking, is because other eyewitnesses corroborated it.
Good.
But
And he
him
agreed.
that
He
is
admitted
Ibrahim.
it.
No.
He
He
admitted
that is
it.
Ibrahim. No. He that is Ibrahim didn't admit it. He said he did not retaliate. Do you understand? Which is fine.
No.
That's
He,
left
at
for his
some
lawyer
point in
to.
time, if you go back and watch him, when he was going to the police station, in the car he said something different. On the outside he said another thing. At some point in time he admitted fighting.
The first ever video I saw of him in the car, was it in the car or in the house? I think in the car. I can't
He
remember.
didn't initially
He said,
admit.
no, the first video me I ever saw, he said, Mohbad was now punching me.
Is it possible
That's
that
the
if
part.
punching him he won't respond?
That's what I'm saying. That's the part I saw. But later he now changed it entirely that nothing happened. Mohbad just came to meet me to come down. And the soldier said I should go. And I left.
Mr. Dawa.
He
Please,
confessed to fighting with him. If not, the police won't come out and say that. Yes,
Mommy,
I'm listening.
I just want to ask few questions. In that statement, the police mentioned that, oh, some suspects leading by Ibrahim. Who are these some suspects?
It means there are other people that are being covered up.
Because we focus more on Prime Boy.
Yeah, because he's the biggest suspect. That's why he ran away.
And also, you remember with the pictures, Mohbad has some bruises on him. So
Yes.
if Prime Boy did not retaliate, so who retaliated?
Where did that come from? Thank
Where
you.
did those bruises come from?
Yeah. And they saw it. You see, he was busted. He admitted to fighting. That was why the policeman came out at the conference to say they had a violent fight. And at Yeyekudi's show, he admitted to fighting Mohbad. He admitted. I Pause and Ponder recorded it, and we were analyzing it one by one. We're listening to him. He admitted that they fought.
He said when the fight was going on, she was in the car.
That
That
she
was
didn't
where he
even
shot
know. He
himself.
even said it. He said she didn't even know there was a fight going on.
That was where he shot himself. He said when the fight was going on, she was in
He
the
said
car.
they fought. I want to say, he didn't enter the house. He didn't climb the ceiling. All of
Are
you.
you minding those ones? Those ones are dead because
All
like,
of these
why
people, I've never seen, honestly, in my life, I've never seen, I keep saying, and I'll repeat it every day. This is why Nigeria is where it is. People lie every day. They never say the truth about anything. If you want to tell the truth about something, they come for you. Nobody. And they will come and tell you that, oh, the government is not working. The police is not working. Police were able to get it out of him. You guys are encouraging him. You people are encouraging him. Go and block my phone, my number, my page again. I will come out in another way. You people are encouraging a criminal. You went to gather money to release them. Listen very well. That boy fought with Mohbad. He fought with Mohbad. Because if do
you know, I don't even care whether he fought Mohbad or he didn't fight Mohbad. All I care about is don't try to implicate someone that has absolutely nothing to do with it. If he had not come out to lie and say Wunmi was the one that fought Mohbad, when his statement as at September, when he spoke to the police, says he and Mohbad were the ones arguing.
She was not there when they were fighting. She was not there when they were fighting. He said it with his mouth.
In the police statement now, Spendy, we did not hear him where he said, oh, and when they were on their way home, Mohbad fought with his wife. We did not hear that.
There was nothing like that. There was nothing like that.
Trouble me, guess what?
Repeating what Spendy said.
Yeah, guess what? Even if when they got home, they fought for 10 hours. It still doesn't matter. As long as the injury that is on Mohbad is just that cut he sustained when he punched the glass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they cannot invent any other injury or cut on Mohbad's body, that's the end.
100%.
That's the end. So
have you seen the video of his face when after they fought? His face was swollen on the left side.
I'm telling you, that video.
I saw the video.
I don't know. Post all those pictures.
I don't know how human beings can be so daft.
I will bring it out. I will bring it. I kept that video.
I don't know how human beings can be so daft. Yes, ma'am.
Lilibet, stupid Kerimo, Baba Mohbad, you better know what you want to listen to. Stupid Kerimo said the fight that Wunmi and Mohbad had in the house. That was where Mohbad got all the. I'm just trying to.
She said the video I saw blue black. Let me tell you, if the autopsy does not show he was beaten blue black by a female, that's just bullshit.
Honestly, see, because you see,
she can hear you.
No, I'm just saying it because when you come out and say things that you don't have any evidence for,
they fought. You will come and define that fault. You will bring out your evidence.
Not
When,
see, she has to prove it, and if she can't prove it, that is a serious thing in the US.
yes,
One man
so
charge,
just come and prove it. Oh.
wọ́n máa charge US tó ti máa sọ fún wọn, wọ́n máa charge America ò dẹ̀ ní fi ẹ́ lọ́rùn lẹ̀ pé perjury, they don't joke with perjury. If you know what perjury means, Karima, that is lying under oath. I've been lying and saying things you don't know. You are now saying that this was what happened. You were not there. You need to prove it to them. If you cannot prove it, then you are in deep shit, man. You are in deep shit because tó bá gbé ẹ lọ court ní US, wallahi tallahi, you won't get out of it. Because you're coming to say what people have already said. Hey, but you Papariano said, like, don't mind her. In what is all one repeat.
Honestly, if these people can just read their hearts of hate for Wunmi and Liam, they should just think about it as a logical reasoning. Why is it that after this whole thing happened, Prime Boy was chased down by Adura and Darusha, and they actually punched him or something, he fell on the floor and he had to run away. If he was not the one that had anything to do with Mohbad, why is he running to Cubana? It's just common sense. And this one are his own words.
Lilibet, why are you worrying yourself?
I'm not worrying myself. We're just analyzing. I'm not worrying myself. I'm worrying myself about what.
They are far too deep for them to come back. Kilewi,
I said they know the truth from the beginning.
They know.
Ask them, why can't they read what Mr. Dawa was reading to us?
Exactly.
You tell me that they haven't seen it.
They won't see this. Well, you know what? They will all be scrambling. They will be scrambling to go there now.
Interpretations they give to things, it's out of this world.
Let me tell you.
The way they interpret things.
So we go there. Let them come and analyze.
What's her name? Supreme young lady. Also now, she said she was very that this guy, Music Pivot, or what's his name? That he was reading something from the C2C. He was reading rubbish, his own interpretation. That if not for her, that she has a copy, that she will believe what this guy was reading.
Say they're all criminals. You know, this is what they do. They cover. This is why pedophiles they survive. They thrive in Nigeria. Baba Ijesha did what he did. He was set up, and that is how you catch them. But because of Baba Ijesha, they are hating Iyabo instead of facing the Baba Ijesha that is a pedophile. No, they're not bothered about somebody being a pedophile. They are more bothered about the person who reported somebody, who is sleeping with kids. It's okay for them for him to sleep with kids. They are ready to cover up anything. They are ready to cover up anything. This is what I've observed about most of these people. If you can cover up, if you can go and release someone who did this kind of thing, you go and pay and get them out. And even spending. One woman called, what do they call her? Adebola Belu. Abiki no nkuruko girl yen. 34 what's her name? Queen. She screams like she would die because of spending too money by Mohbad. Spending could sink to first Sunday. You were part of that gang up. Could sink or to spending first of me. That nurse didn't travel. It was Mohbad's nurse that traveled. The nurse they called was just around on standby.
To be honest, I just feel spending was just corrupted, because I remember that first what's it called? The first inquest he went to, the one he fainted, right? That morning, Josie was saying, I don't have your number. Make sure you put your number in my phone or something. So that was when they got it. As at that time, he was still sane. He wasn't corrupted. So after the fainting, Josie had already gotten his number. His lawyer had already coached him. Yeah, you can have it.
I don't agree with that. See, Spending knew what he did. That's why his mind is not.
But before he fainted, he said the truth. He said Mohbad wanted to punch Prime, and he punched the glass. He said it at the inquest, the first inquest.
That's the general.
That's what I'm saying.
But
it was the second one he was corrupted and he came to life.
No. Spending too was around when they fought. When the fight occurred. Why didn't he say they fought? He
He
made
said
it look
it at
as...
the first inquest.
What did he
The
say?
one he fainted. Yes, he said it before he fainted.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
he
I
said
didn't...
that's what I'm saying. That was when Josie collected his number before he fainted. So it was after then he fainted. The lawyer, I believe the lawyer and Josie, they now corrupted him, coerced him to
Okay.
change the story and add additional story. That's when he came to TikTok to say, I promise I will not disappoint you all, blah, blah, blah. But the first inquest he went to, he fainted, he said it that Mobile punched the glass.
But what I just know is that everybody is listening. Everybody knows the truth. You are trying to force this thing on somebody else, and all of you know the truth. Joseph Aloaba knows what happened to his son, and that was why he didn't bother about seeking for justice. He just took him straight to go and bury, and now everybody's telling us he's the one fighting for justice. Somebody who took his son straight to go and dig a hole and just throw him in is the one that is fighting for justice now. Until people shouted, the Yabo Ojo that came out and made noise, all the people that said, no, we won't agree, let's go and exhume that body, we want to know what happened, are the enemies now. The person that went and threw him in the ground is their hero now. Sherikori want Igbale. These people, it's so disheartening to see that he's surrounded by criminals. Kewa bami o. Teba liar, kewa bami. Write petitions against me, I will answer you guys. He's surrounded by criminals. Joko sibe, ngbo case in Komile and so. When they want to talk, they will divide it and go somewhere else. Mama blame Omoti Oni nkoko se pelu kokwe. You want to force it on her. Who does that? Look at all the things we're hearing. And do you know what? That is why I said, Mr. Dawa, we need to read the whole of this CTC, everybody's statement. That is where we...
You know the most interesting statements that I want to read, like the ones that will make a lot of sense, is their statement at the police station, which I know is not possible. They won't release that. But if we can get hold of what they all said, their first invite, this case will just be opened. There's nothing else anybody will do about it.
They are going to
I don't think the government can allow that. How can you release someone?
No. You won't see that. What I'm trying to say is that they've made their statements. People have nailed themselves there already. Just leave that one.
Because that's when we will get there. I mean, that's when we will see what Prime Boy said when he was arrested. In fact, we don't even need to. Yeah.
Lilibet, let me bust your head. Let me give you one lie. Let me give you one lie now. It is on page 44. It's on page 44.
What's on page 44?
Okay, let me read it. I'll show you where the lie is. It said,
Okay.
question. It was a question to Baba Aloaba. It says, question. He was still in his clothes and yet they had blocked his nose and mouth with cotton wool. The body was not prepared for embalmment for keeping in the mortuary. Baba said, no.
I've read all that.
Hold on, no, that is not the lie, yo. That's not the lie, yo.
Let me hear the number.
He was still in his normal clothes, yes. Did you feel the body, whether there was life in him? What was your reaction generally? Answer, I was shocked. I asked his wife what happened and she said the injection given to him reacted in his body. Question, did you ask who gave him the injection? Answer, they said it was one nurse. Question, did you ask? Look at the answer. I asked and they said it was one nurse that normally treats him.
That man he was just chatting shit, Jerry. He was just chatting.
That is the lie. Who told it was the nurse that usually treats him? Oh God.
No, seriously, if we look at that in CTC, he exposed himself so much. But I don't know why his followers can't read it. You come to TV, you go to radio station, you say something totally different, but you go on and you go to the inquest under oath and say the truth about the situation of things. So what does that mean? You are just trying to mislead people. You are making them hate your daughter-in-law just to fight your own battles, just for your own personal vendetta against her.
Let me tell you something.
That's the greatest form of evil ever, as far as I'm concerned.
what is there is, see, most of the people that are saying they're supporting Joseph Aloba don't read, they don't research.
They don't. No, they don't. They
They
don't.
only they dwell on hearsay, because
They
when you
don't.
tell me something, I want to read about it. I want to know. Okay, if I don't read about it, I'll ask somebody, did you read that thing? Are you sure it's there? And what they are doing here, because you see a lot of, like, when they said an example, when they said Adura said, they were claiming outside that Adura said it was Wunmi that told him that Prime Boy fought Mohbad and pied him. The next thing, they went looking for that in the CTC. They couldn't find it because there was nothing like that. It was just hearsay. They just came out and twisted all the story.
But
These
mommy,
people.
I was on that show that day at Papariano. Lady Aries could swear as in on her life. She kept on screaming. It was she and Sandy, my sim, that was trying to correct her. She kept on screaming, for the records, anybody recording, don't let this girl put this false narrative out there. I had the CTC, blah, 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 blah. Wunmi, Adura said, Wunmi told me that Mohbad and that Prime Boy killed this Mo, blah, blah, blah. And the girl was trying to correct her. Guess what? Papariano said it to her that I have seen all the publications, BBC, Punch, blah, 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 of what Adura said. And Adura never said that. Guess what? Afterwards, she went to check it.
I was
Then she
even
came back
listening
and
on
said,
her live show. I was
yes,
listening
she
to
came
her.
back and said,
She kept looking for it. She kept looking for it. She couldn't find anything like that.
she came back and said, no, that, oh, she has seen it. And I was not tagging her, like I was commenting to her that, so are you going to apologize for that statement?
They never apologized.
Because
No,
you could swear on your life that that's in the CTC.
I said they will say all sorts. They don't read. So
He said, I'm not apologizing. I still stand on my words. Wunmi killed Mohbad. That's a different statement.
That's a different thing. You see, because right from the start, that was what they wanted. But as we keep going, you will see a lot of expose will come out with this case. As we are going, we'll be hearing more. In fact, you will now know the level of involvement of Joseph Aloba, and you now understand why he was in a hurry to throw him in the ground. See, these things, we are not stupid. Whenever there is a case, this is why all we're saying is that let the police do their job. Don't try to twist things. Don't try to disturb them. They will do a good job. For me, I believe the police will do a good job. Because I've seen them do a lot of murder cases and they did them well. In Cotton Muyirope, why are you thinking that they can't do it? I don't get it. And now listen to this. Do you know at the interrogations, you think it's just one smooth interrogation? They will ask you, they will twist it, they will come back in different ways. People will have said things that they've forgotten by now. Just wait, unless if this case is not going to court. But CKC by the court, there will be serious drama.
You
And
all
for
ganged
them,
up together. I'm sorry, you all ganged up together. You put money out to go and bail the prime suspect. Do you think Mohbad will forgive you? You now gave them the courage to come out and lie and also victimize this girl. Do you think this guy that you guys are saying you are fighting for justice for, do you think he will ever forgive you?
Everyone will get the part they will get the punishment for the part
It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Mama Mo keeps saying it that the boy keeps appearing to her. Mohbad keeps appearing to her and saying, mommy, I will get my vengeance. I will get my revenge or something. You think she doesn't know what she's saying? It may not be right now. But in your heart of hearts, just know that he is coming for all of you.
You will say, police is not doing anything. Police is this, police that. You are believing Prime Boy over the police. Can you imagine? That one that doesn't sound okay. Do you know what is wrong with the boy now? He can't sleep. He can't sleep. His mind is not at rest. Now, let me ask you, if you didn't do something, why are you worried about it? Why are you crying all over the place about it? Why are you restless?
Even his own director I still have that recording on my phone. Came on Papariano and said when the fight was going on, when they were separating them. He said that word separating 3 times.
Can you imagine?
Do you separate people that? Do you separate someone that just stays on his own? No. You have to separate.
They
That
had
means
a
there's a
fight.
contact. There's a contact.
They
And you
had
now
a
give
serious fight.
this boy. I'm telling you, if Prime Boy had just said, well, I didn't hit him, blah blah blah, and I have a good lawyer, of course your lawyer will sort it out at court. But you don't have, you shouldn't come out and start lying on Wunmi and start even threatening her. You now put up a frivolous petition against this girl, stressing her out. Don't worry. You have the audacity to be saying, Baba baby, you are even abusing this your so-called best friend's mother. When you know in your own heart that you were the one that had something with this boy, not his wife.
Which best friend? Ask him the last time Mohbad had anything to do with him.
All Mohbad celebration, he was not there.
He went to Mohbad because of the plan he had, and that was the why he was there. Not that he was invited. Oh no, what Mohbad law? So no invite. When was the last? Oh, go and watch all the videos in Mohbad's house, all the excitement with all the boys, and you will never see him there. They were not friends. They were not close. So he should start. Yes, they were close. They were friends, maybe as kids. You know, as they say, you cannot be friends with your friends forever. How do the Yoruba people say it? Ogun, no. How do you say 20 friends cannot be friends for 20 years? I mean, how do they say it? Yes. So they were not friends. Mohbad had moved on. So his presence there was because of the plans he had. You know, this is why I keep saying anytime he comes out to talk, come out clean. Stop wasting your time. What you already Monkotoshi. You heard what the the CID said. After they ganged up the people led by a Prime Boy. And and the way he laid it out, because of that, based on that, don't shake me nose. And this is criminal code 313 he's laying out for you there. Did you listen to how he laid it out? So that could see be Prime Boy, she felt born when. No, she saw because of the fight and the gang up led by Prime Boy, Mohbad got injured. That led to them calling the nurse. And what is the process of the 313 code? You fight with somebody, that fight led to injury because of that they call somebody, they had an operation or something, and the person fights, you are deemed to have fight. So go take him more.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, everyone. This morning, we thank God, Sha. Prime Boy is going down. Even Papariano said it in this thing that they play for.
No way he won't go down. He
said Prime Boy. He said Prime Boy is 50-50. There are a lot of things that he's still hiding. Papariano in that show that
he said in that recording that he has always said it. He has always said it. Oh no, come on, run to wo because he wants crowd. Wumi. But to ba je òótọ́ ni, even Papariano knows the truth. He knows the truth. It's not possible. And it is there.
Josie's statement, that's what was there, that they told, that he was informed that the son was beaten and it was Prime Boy. You see the reason why Prime Boy was calling him to be sure that he's really dead.
Okay, now, because that was what we were waiting to hear. He just wanted, and what did he do? He didn't go for the burial. He didn't go to the house.
Yes.
Somebody you call your friend.
And he didn't even if you don't go for the burial, when they are asking for people to turn up for testimonies to come and give their this, he did not come.
He ran away.
Why was he running?
Even after the social media.
And you need somebody to tell you people that this guy.
For that, you see, for that singular act, that he did not show up at the police station when the others are showing up. That singular act convinced me that he's not
friend. You saw it on social media or wherever you had it from. You didn't even bother to go to your friend's house. And you call that person your friend, your close friend. No. It's hiding something. and it will go down.
You don't need to. It's see. He has said it with his mouth. My own problem is not with Prime Boy, because for me, I know I've always known that Prime Boy will escape it. And if you listen to this state, this CTC, the way the guy listed it, the way he arranged the crime, you fought him, you injured him. Because of the injury, they called the nurse, and that led to his spy. You know, that's how it is laid out in 313. The man that is talking, that policeman knew why he laid it out, so that they can understand why this boy called Prime Boy cannot escape it. Now, it's not Prime Boy that is my problem. We all know that Prime Boy is a criminal. We all know ibi tó ti jáde, wèrè tó ń ṣe káàkiri kò lè escape it. It's the people encouraging him that are my problem. Those people that went to pay him, that are hailing him, that are giving him money, that are saying he didn't do anything, I want a problem me. Because I see that we have a lot of people who are not better than Prime Boy in them. I see them as worse than the Prime Boy gongo to commit crime. Why? Because somebody will do something of such that magnitude, and you guys are praising him, and you guys are encouraging him, telling him he didn't do anything. Of course, he knows he did something, and this is why his mind is not at rest.
Even Josie advised him to run away.
Run away, whatever it is. You went visiting him in prison. You went visiting him in prison. And some people, so-called justice people, need somebody to crack their skull, to get it open, to put this thing in them, to say that, can't you see something is wrong? They can't see that. No, these people, honestly, one day, àti ètò tó ń sọ òyìnbó ranù, àti ètò sọ fún ẹ pé àwọn gbé níbì kan, UK kan, àwọn kan náà àwọn gbé l'America. Is this possible where you live? Can you do this kind of thing in America or UK and you still be normal? Wọ́n ti mú wọn náà pé wá kí ló mọ̀ ń pẹ̀.
Ṣé bọ́n ṣe ń solve crime níbi tó ń gbé?
Can you imagine? And you will not tell us that, oh, there's nothing wrong. The father had to go and bury his son. If you did that in the US, wọ́n á ti tiẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ pé kí ló dé tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Bàbá la crime nìyẹn. But they don't see it. And I'm so surprised at the so-called... See, let me tell you people one thing that is very important here. Please don't be fooled by those stupid coming to speak British English. Don't show. Because anyone who doesn't see all this, definitely you need to have their heads examined. If you can't see all this, what kind of justice are you fighting for? When the main culprits there are walking around free and you are supporting them. Instead, you are hitting at the innocent child and the mother. A lot of them will not end well. Call on them, Iwasi. Ori ọmọ yẹn, Liam, Omaja. On a lot of them. They can't escape it. They won't escape anything. And even Eleda Mobad, Omaja. You see all these things clearly, and you can clearly see where that man went wrong. Moving the body, telling you, not me, because I don't believe him, telling you people he went to the police station. Which station, Dola Kuleso? Today it will be this one. Next tomorrow is another one. Now, you said they even wrote statement. You wrote statement. You know, for you to write statement, ni police station, because you know you can't cross, you can't make, if you make mistake, you just do a line, or there's a way they do their writing. You will now say, you people spend that time to write that statement and you don't know the police guys there. And you come out, you're saying they didn't give you any paper to be able to take your body, the body for burial, to the morgue. You are now saying that you can't sue them. Tony, why won't you sue them? Then you stated it in one show, one TV, you just took the body straight for burial. And you stated that to the police. Because at the conference, they mentioned that too. What are we saying here? So, what is so difficult for people to understand in all of this? What is difficult for you to understand? Some of them are saying, no, there was never a fight. If there was a fight, call on video, they will bring them out when they are ready for the case. Just wait. It will come out. I think I saved that video where his face was stolen. And you were the one everybody was talking about. They want ja. They didn't mention any other person's name. Oh. So what are we saying? And some people will see this and still carry on. You know, I always wonder, if it were your child, would you be supporting Prime Boy? I don't, these people, may God help us. This is why, you see, I will continue to repeat it. This is why Nigeria will continue to be on one point. We're dealing, the whole of the country has been infiltrated by criminals. People like this that will see the truth and they will decide no. Irony. They will see black and they will say no, it is white. You have to be properly, your head has to be properly screwed up for you to see that no, they fool me. Because you are seeing the real thing. You guys are going the other way. Then you will sit down. Some women, some bloody illiterate, some of them will sit down doing some stupid analysis that don't make sense. And you want us to believe that you are doing something? That you will not see the end. That is why 11 months after, you don't have anything to show for your nonsense fake justice group. Nothing to show for it. Then Karima comes out now and starts repeating what you guys have already said. No evidence, no proof, nothing. That is their evidence. Somebody told me. Because she sits there, she sits online and says, Wumi, come and say, kilo shele pẹ̀lú staircase. Didirin. Copy nǹkan tó ń sọ. Tọ́n bá gbé eléyìí pé kó wá mú evidence wá. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n nìyẹn? Because in America, you won't walk free with that. So what are we saying? Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí sọ, gbogbo ẹni Karima wá ń repeat o. And if I come out for me, if I come out, láti joy will come out. Kati egboro to fẹ́ pa. Because everything.
We are still waiting for new evidence.
Later come out. I see, Karima, I know you are listening. I dare you. Come out and say what you want to say. Because I know whatever you are going to say will put you in trouble in the end. Iwolo yima jiya. Instead, Colorado, calm down. You think agidi nothing shenkan. You think you own Wumi. You still don't get it that she has her own life and you have yours. But joke Wumi, Kiniko, I want blogger to hell with you. Do what you want to do. To hell with you. Do whatever you want to do. Say what you want to say and get off the internet. Stop making a mess of yourself, embarrassing yourself all over the place. You think you're embarrassing your mom? You think you're embarrassing Wumi? You are embarrassed because these things will haunt you later in life. It's not today. When you have the sense to look at the bigger picture, you will understand what I'm saying. It's not about today. Wumi not listening, not talking to you is smarter than you. Has more emotional intelligence than you. Because Toba Roni, you will sit down and be making a mess of yourself. Come on, be talking about sorrow. So if I'm a blogger, come on, sorrow. I saw, do what you want to do. I want blogger, my sorrow. Do what you want to do. Has it changed anything? Has she responded to you? Don't you have shame? You are talking about one person every day, she's not responding to you. And you don't think, oh, you could go by Wally. What nonsense. This is what we're saying. All of a sudden, you made a 360. And you think Joseph Aloaba is stupid? You can't love him. They're just pretending. And he can't love you too. And nobody is in his same mind will have anything to do with you again after this. Because you have shown you cannot be trusted. It's about trust. It's not about what you come out to tell us. It's about everybody knowing that, oh, she's dangerous. I can't deal with this kind of human being. Because if she knows about me, this is how she'll come and sit down and spill everything too. It's about your character. Have you thought of that? It's about who you are now. It's about what people have seen you to be. What people now know about you, that you cannot be trusted, that you don't have good character, that you're a sociopath and a narcissist. So what is there to gain having those such kind of characters? That if they're going to describe you, people will describe you, oh, she's not sane. She can come out and embarrass herself. Think she's embarrassing her mom. No, you're not embarrassing your mom. Instead, you're cursing yourself. Whoever curses his mother is cursing himself. All those curses you threw at your mom is going back to you. Mark today's day down, see how you'll be going down if you don't desist from cursing your mom. Kí ló dé? Tí ò ní jẹ́ ká gbọ́ràn. I think the best thing we can do to this justice thing is to really go and understand the CTC, which I'm going to be doing from today. Go and read everybody's statement.
Yeah, that CTC is really, really important. I'm telling you, there are lots of expose there. I'm telling you. She was arguing with me when I told her that they asked Josie that, did you see blood on the body? And he said no. She said, no, that's not true. Go to my page. I have the CTC there. Then I went there and I pointed out the page to her. Then she went back and said, wow, thank you, that she has just seen it. My bad. And I told her, I said, can you see that he has been me? She said that's why she's very angry. And you know, she's an American. She will say it the way it is.
And that's why I'm saying that even Karima knows that these lies that she's telling will work against her in America. Oh, back there, when you are fighting, you think, oh, because I want riffraffs, I want more Libya, they won't take position. Those are the people you are frolicking with.
But, Mommy, think about it. Why would this man go online, go to radio and TV stations and lie that the blood was on the bed? But go to the inquest and say the blood was in the lobby. Yeah, because he knows that lobby is a general area. That blood could belong to anybody.
Oh.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, it could, yeah. And the point here
to
is
make
that
his story sweeter, he said it was in Moba's bed, on the duvet. But that's just like wicked.
It's not about he's not thinking. He wants everybody to support. He wanted them to support him. Now let's look at it. Now who are they? Who are people finding fault against him? Every day they come out and say something about the way he has changed things. Nobody will talk about him. So-called ish guy, ish word, she don't go around they themselves should be checked. Their character should be checked. Bunch of criminals. What do you expect? Mama worry Joseph Aloaba. That guy, Tio Bashora, he's going down. That's mine. He's going down. There's no way they can handle it. Because she felt prevented. What a shame. It's so irritating that we know the truth will now come and start that moron will say, she should come and tell us what happened. She should come and so fake with a deep conk Yoruba accent behind the bar. Listen, Dada. And man, she should come and tell us what happened. Tiny Baba baby. Oh day. Baila big tiny Baba baby tieno. So the point here is, it's not, we should stop being sentimental about what is clear. Read the CTC, ask questions. This is how things are done. Read things, ask questions. What did you mean by this one? Instead, they came out and said, oh, the CTC, Ronnie will make party. She didn't say kiniko. Meanwhile, go and read Baba CTC. Everybody who has read it has been disappointed with him. So, Mr. Dawa, make I go sleep, Jerry. It's almost 4 a.m. here.
Okay. Lilibet, what do you think about? I wasted 30 minutes of my life listening to Karimo this morning.
She spoke this morning.
No, I saw it on Naija, Kinikan. I was just like, This girl that said she has a new development. Let me even listen to what she wants to use to nail me. And I wasted 30 minutes listening to she talking about her mom. And I brought my
Talking
mom
about
to the
her brother,
court.
as in her own
One spoke
personal
on me.
issues.
I did 10-year visa for my mom. She'll become a citizen 2027. She'll be able
Buying Titus and Gary for my mom. And
See,
Yakete to
guess what?
share.
my Iya Wunmi came to US with mobile sneaker and jackets, and I was just like, okay, is that the new development? Boya what Gini, boya what funny. But you said there that she said
Oh, she
Mohbad
was
gave her
saying
a
it that
job
as
back.
if she stole it.
Eh, have you forgotten that Mohbad and this mother-in-law are very close? Bàbá gan sọ pé ìwé ilẹ̀ gan ọwọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ ló gbé lóko sí. So
I saw the way he
ìyá
was even hugging her and all that.
travel lọ to US. You
Yeah.
now think Mohbad is not going to get her sneaker or a jacket? So I was just
How
like,
can
okay.
How can
Ìyá
Mohbad's
kan
sneaker
ọlọ́pàá
size
ni ìyá
Yawumi?
ìyá kan ọlọ́pàá ni the office is at Ẹ̀pẹ́, she's staying in Ikorodu, she's always bribing her senior officers so that she doesn't go to work, that was why she was sacked. Kìnìkan I was just like wọ́n wá wò mí gbà kan lọ́dọ̀ grandma, wọ́n ní àwọn máa padà wá after 4 years náà tó padà
Mr.
wá. I was just
Dawa,
like,
please, I want to ask a question. Do you know this lady sent by Tommy?
yes ìyẹn
You
náà
know
wá
she.
tó ilé ẹ̀ náà wá ń ṣépè ó ṣépè fún I was just like,
Mr. Dawa. The funniest part is sent by Tommy said she's going to go to the. Wait, where is she? What country is she in? She's in Nigeria, right?
who is
Looks
that?
like
Sent by Tommy.
looks like
I
she's
don't
in
I,
Nigeria.
I don't even care.
Yeah, I
I
heard
think
she's
she's
in
in
Kano.
Kano also.
Okay, she said she will go to the Nigerian embassy and she's going to tell them that the people cyberbullying Karimo, so they will deport all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to go to the Nigerian embassy.
I
I'm
heard
going to
that place.
report all
I
of
was
you.
just laughing.
And that's guess what? I started shaking. Yeah.
Mimi,
Ah,
but
said
start
my
packing
Tommy
your
would
bag,
report
go.
me.
Start packing
Yeah.
your
I
bag,
said, let
go.
me quickly come and tell Dukia.
Nigeria, yeah.
CG said my
Send by Tommy
Tommy.
to fair report you are. Wallah. What am I going to do now? Me that you were anyway, ni biti mo ti wa iba. Oh
As
God.
in,
No.
Dukia, how we go come do this one?
Send by Tommy, oh, ni kú rí pẹ̀lẹ́nu tó fi sọ̀rọ̀.
We will meet at the
Ayé má
airport.
bàjẹ́.
We all
Ah,
meet at the airport.
pretty lady.
Mo dẹ̀ dúró fún síbẹ̀ for more than 30 minutes. I was just like, okay, let me see. Oh, this person wants to nail me. Let me even hear her for the first time. But okay, let me
Mr. Dawa,
endure
only 30
the
minutes you are complaining. So the show was
I
about 6
wanted to endure
hours.
the headache. Mo fẹ́ endure headache. I was just like, oh yeah, try and make sense. What did she said nothing about Wunmi. She said nothing about justice for Mohbad. And I was just like, so why are people wasting their data trying
And
to think?
the foolish people on the platform too and say, hey, that your mother. What kind of mother is this?
One senator àbí kí ló porúkọ ẹ̀ I'm
That
a
said
cancel green card. I
she
can
should
help you to
cancel the
cancel
thing.
the green card. I can do it for you. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm a cancel any. I was just like, hey, nítorí Ọlọ́run kí ni mo já sí báyìí.
As in those ones were whining her to say more. What kind of mother is this? Your mother is worse than Mama Mo. She said, that's how my mother, she did this. My mother, she's the most stupid human being God created. As in,
Mr. Dawa jẹ́ pé ó ti lọ ṣe disclaimer fún mọ́mí ojú abẹ nípa wọ́n fẹ́ pọ̀ òun.
I beg, she should go to court. She
She
should
did
go
this.
to Tati.
Yes,
he wants
she said
to kill her.
Mọ́mí ojú abẹ said she should go and beg Wunmi if she don't buy Wunmi after 7 days that she's going to kill her and her family.
The girl is just as a walk on wòran ni.
Jerry, big, come she thinks.
Fashion more lára lórí live audience.
She was crying now.
Wo bí tó ti ké.
Mr. Dawa, did you see her crying?
Why?
I still need to be.
You didn't see her crying?
And
My mommy.
how can I be on a live allowing people to insult my mom?
Excuse me.
Wait,
You mean she was
wait.
crying and calling her mommy again?
She was crying now.
I'm calling
She
her
did
mom.
this to me. Hey. No, it's now Yahoo
That
all of them
cry
were now saying
was
sorry.
that
So
cry was in depth too. She was pained.
Dukia,
Ó ti ro gbogbo ẹ̀ pin
Dukia,
ló jẹ́
are
kó bú
you there?
sẹ́kún.
Gbogbo ẹ ti sú ni, ó máa sú.
Just replying an email here, sorry.
Wait, oh, we have to look for liberation. Liberation that wants them to seize her children. Guess what? Yesterday, she put her baby, the gracious, the baby on her back. Then the baby was crying. She said, "You better stop it! I will beat you now."
Yeah, I heard
She
that. I
said it.
heard that. I
She
was just
said
like,
it.
you're doing that
Did
on
you
live
record
audience.
it?
Do you know that
It's
you can
everywhere
be
that is on
reported
Facebook.
to?
So
Ah,
liberation, you that you're looking.
you need to
Don't
report
take
her
That's
on
care of
that.
those
evidence.
children from her.
She said, I will
She's
beat you
not
now. She
capable, she's not
said that
mentally fit to take
online.
care of those kids.
She said that
Honestly, if the
online.
social services see that, she's in trouble.
She said it
She also
online.
said, I think one of the children came to meet her that, oh, I have a pain somewhere. And the next thing she said, do you want some
See, guess what?
ibuprofen?
That's not
You
even
give
as
ibuprofen
grievous.
to a child that is about 3 years old.
Dukia, that's
How?
not as strong as saying I will beat you. She said
No,
it,
no,
I
no, no,
will
no.
beat
It's
you
very
now.
strong. It's very strong.
Hey.
That's medication thing.
Imagine, how do you give ibuprofen to a 3-year-old, less than a 5-year-old
Without even
child?
asking,
No, they have their own syrup. They will have
without
their
even
own syrup.
asking that
Syrup
what
now.
happened to your leg,
For you to
what
even
happened
ask
to
if you
your
should give
leg.
ibuprofen, it means you've been giving that child ibuprofen.
No, not
Exactly.
even that. That is even not the point. The point is,
Even the child will know what is ibuprofen. We'll go and
but
take it
that
and
you
drink
see,
it herself.
yeah, what I'm trying to state here is that you are asking a minor, do you want ibuprofen? What does he know that is? Do you get what I'm trying to say? That shows you that child must know what it is and that they've been abusing it.
Yes.
Exactly.
The child already knows.
The child knows what it is, and it's not supposed to be so.
No, the thing is, if my child comes to meet me, mommy, my leg is hurting, I'll look at it. What's going on? What happened to it? Did you
No,
hit your leg? Did you? The
insult
first thing
people on
she
the
said
internet.
is, I'll give you do you want ibuprofen? Like, so every time your child says, that's the first thing you do, you give them ibuprofen.
Calling it like it's a candy. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's
drug
what I'm
abuse.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But why would she even say online, I'm going to beat you now? Hey, let social services hear that one. We are in
I want
trouble.
them to hear. Please, let them
Yeah, I don't
hear.
want them to hear. They shouldn't collect our children, though.
She's not
But
mentally
Why Lilibet? Why Lilibet?
they look pretty.
Why?
Because I don't want anybody to collect my own children. So, well, I don't know. The girl is a nuisance. Jare.
Would you rather she
They are
hurt
not
them?
safe. They are not safe.
Would you rather she hurt them than the government taking those kids from her? Well, make I not even talk.
She's a wicked person. At the end of the day, she's gunning for Wumi. Meanwhile, she's not looking at her own back.
Someone that said on a live chat that to Ada baby, Oma Kabuku. Live chat.
And the girl is like just 2 years old, right?
And I'm like, really?
The girl is just like 2
You
years
cannot even
old, right?
control yourself. Even if you are saying it to your children, should you bring it out like that?
And that girl is just like 2 years old. She's a toddler.
Yes,
isn't it?
now. Toddler now.
The first one is
Until they were in
she had the
preschool,
first one
2019.
Thank God she's not in UK.
Ó ṣe pé 5. Ọmọ yẹn ṣe pé 5 ní birthday tó ṣe l'April ni. Ṣé April ló ṣe birthday? Ni first one yẹn ṣe birthday.
Ọwọ́ máa
5 years.
ń láti
Ó
gbọmọ
ṣe pé
lọ́wọ́
5 years.
I'll send them.
Ọwọ́ máa ń yún wọn ni láti gbọmọ lọ́wọ́.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé UK ni.
Àti sáré ṣe
Wọ́n á jẹ́ kí
safeguarding.
report rẹ̀.
Safeguarding sáré fi yellow form fún ni straight off.
Pátápátá.
Bá gbọ́ àwo lọ.
Ó máa mọ bọ́tì tí máa press kíákíá ní emergency ni. Wọ́n máa lọ gbọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kíákíá ni. Kó tó tẹ̀sán pé òun sọ báyìí.
Wọ́n ti kanlẹ̀kùn ilé ẹ̀.
Ó ti dẹnu ọ̀nà, ó ti kọ́mọ kúrò nínú ilé.
Àwọn máa lọ school wọn wá lọ máa probe pé What's going on? Is that how your mommy used to beat you?
Definitely ó ti ń sọ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ó ti máa ṣe mọ̀ pé 24 hours ló fi ń wà lórí social media. Táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá lọ bá, ó kàn máa ní, go and take it, is there. Go, is there. Àìmọye nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ti lò without not knowing what it is, because màmá ó jókòó sórí ìkíní ó ń ṣe rádaràda.
Ẹ wo ran ọmọ
Ọkọ ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀, ọkọ ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ jókòó.
Ẹ wo ran ọmọbìnrin yẹn bó ṣe rí.
Irun tòun náà kọ́ ẹ wo
Irun tòun gan kọ́.
irun orí ẹ̀ ńkọ́. Irun orí ìfẹ́ wo irun orí ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí. Tó o bá tẹ̀ náwó láti fi ṣerun, ṣebí wàá tẹ̀ ṣe pop-off sórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Wàá mú rọ́bà wàá táì ẹ̀ fún ọ. Ó yẹ kó gba àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, k'Ọlọ́run dáríjì ni o, because àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó wà at risk. Tẹ́nítìn bá ṣe wọ́n, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ṣe wọ́n. Àwọn èèyàn
Tí nǹkan bá ṣe wọ́n ṣe bá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ nìkan tó bá wù kó fi wọ́n ṣe, ó wù kó dín wọn jẹ. That's a business.
ọkọ ẹ̀ náà gbẹ̀wù dání yẹn náà dẹ̀ jókòó.
That's a business. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kò bá ìdòmí gbọ́ná lé wọn lórí. Alala ńláńlá. I don't even have any sympathy for her at all. I don't.
Not
She's really evil. She's an evil person.
I don't expect her to come back on social media.
She wants spotlight, so of course she will come. She wants to be there. You see the way bloggers, posted a video. That's a big deal for her.
It's trending negatively.
Exactly. If you read most of the comments are like, what kind of evil sister is this?
And those hailing her don't fully support.
They are Josie supporters now. They are the same ones going to Instagram.
Please stop screaming, guys.
I saw it on Instagram.
He wants the attention.
Very dark man.
That's it.
Very dark man is talking about the. Oh, see now, I've said it. Now you can see that what I've been saying.
But what has he said? That what is the new thing she has even brought out apart from what he has said? That's why they are so stupid. They should expect her, as in she should be bringing out new information, or if the one they've already said, she should be coming with evidence. She should not come and say the railings in the house. Do you have a video of them fighting and the railings broke?
And we all know that we know about this raining. They've been talking about this raining.
That's what I'm saying.
Give us the evidence. Give us the video evidence.
Or do you have a video of, a recording of me confessing to you? Yeah. Do you have a recording? Why do these undercover detectives, why do they wear wires? Do you have that recording of where she confessed that, we fought blue, black, blah, 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 blah? You don't have it. So why are you going to present to the courts? It's just hearsay. And there's no sensible courts that will accept hearsay. They don't accept hear witness. They accept eyewitness. Abi? But Josie's people are just so foolish.
I'm saying it. Ló bá máa ṣe disclaimer fún mi náà kò ṣe disclaimer fún mi. Tó o bá jáwọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ohun mi, o máa jásẹ̀. Pé mi ò mi parọ́, èmi rí ikú lójú ẹ̀. If care is not taken, o máa jásẹ̀. Bí o ṣe ń lọ yìí, kò sígbà tó ò ní jásẹ̀. Èmi ò dẹ̀ bẹ̀ pé kó jáwọ́ o. Ẹni tó bá bẹ̀ pé kó jáwọ́, kó nítọ̀ má forí wọn gbégbèkúgbè o.